Hi there, it's Mr. Smith. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the LockDown browser and Respondus monitor in MyLab Math. So first of all, I would tell you that this program can be a little picky. And so I'm going to recommend a couple of things. Number one, I would say restart your computer and make sure everything is, all your programs are turned off. Now, I know that when I first got into the program, even though I didn't have anything open, it asked me to close some things, or it asked me if it could do it. And so I just clicked yes, and it would shut those programs down. So I had to do that. But anyways, so once I restarted my computer, I went into eCampus, and then I went to our assignments. And so that's where I'm at here. The other thing I want to say is because of the LockDown browser, I can't use my normal recording software. And so I'm using an iPad, and I basically have it on my screen. So let's see if we can make this work. So we want to put in practice with a capital P for the password. And it's going to tell you, make sure that, well, it says it requires a Pearson LockDown browser and a webcam. Before you start, follow the instructions below to check your browser. Now, if you used it this summer, then you might be okay, and you can maybe do view a test page. I actually had it working just fine last school year, and I had to reload or update it. So you may probably going to need to click on this bottom gray button here. So I've already done that. Now mine says finish the test. I've already been in here once. So yours will say start the test, but either way it's going to look the same. And now it's going into LockDown browser. This is where it may have you shut some stuff down, some programs that it's saying are still open. You'll have to agree to the license. And then do you see your image in the window? I sure do. Adjust the camera so your image appears properly in the window. While speaking in your normal voice, say the alphabet or count to 10. All right, so we're just recording, so making sure we have sound. So testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So testing 1, 2. So we're obviously good. Let's continue on. So during this exam, you shouldn't access other resources, a phone, tablet, notes, books, etc., or communicate with other people. Please stay in your seat and focus on the computer screen until the exam is complete. If an interruption occurs, briefly explain what happened by speaking directly to your webcam. And finally, remember that you cannot exit the exam until all the questions are completed and submitted for grading. So let's go ahead and continue. So it's just giving you some tips here. Pick a good location. Make sure your internet's strong. Computer on a nice flat, hard surface. You shouldn't be wearing sunglasses or a hat, those kinds of things. Be careful with your lighting. Unless otherwise instructed, turn off all other devices like phones and other computers and place them outside of your reach. Clear your workspace of all other materials. LockDown browser prevents you from accessing other websites or applications. You will be unable to exit until the exam is completed and submitted. All right, so let's continue on. All right, position your face so it fills most of the picture window below. Look in the camera and click take picture. Say cheese. That's not my best, but that's all right, we'll move on. Hold your identification to the camera and select take picture. Oh, let's see, why am I not seeing that? Oh, there we go. Let's put that right there. Continue. Environment check. So tilt your webcam so a brief video can be made of the area surrounding your computer. So we'll just I guess we're going to start recording in a second here. So let me go ahead and hit start recording. So you can see the area here. All right, we'll just stop right there. Fetching video. Start recording. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Your face needs to be well positioned in the video window and clearly visible during the exam. You may proceed once facial detection is successful. Looks like we're successful. Let's continue on. We're ready to begin the exam. All right, so let's see. When we solve that, we're going to get x equals 2. Type an integer or a simplified fraction, so they don't want us to put x equals, so we're just going to put in 2 and then move on. And here you're going to get -9/7. I'm going to get this one wrong, and I'll put -7/9. And let's submit quiz. Yes, we're going to submit the quiz. Let's see, how did your LockDown browser and the webcam work during this session? All went smoothly, no issues to report. Let's go ahead and submit. Now, if there are any issues, make sure you let me know what they are. Let's go ahead and click submit. You have submitted this test. Close the window and return to your course. Go to results. Now that's what sometimes people forget, or actually you can review tests. Let's review the test. So you can see I got that one right. And this one I got wrong. Remember I switched my 7 and my 9. So I've reviewed the test. I know what I got right and wrong, and we're all done. All right, so that's how you use the Respondus monitor. You won't need that on the practice test, but when you take your test, you will use that. All right, that's it for this video.